So, hello and welcome to all. My name is Pravesh Vats, and we are starting on the Ansarkari, a series of current affairs for the coming year civil service exam in the year 2023. And I'll be covering the monthly magazines Yojana and Kurukshetra one by one, where I will be dealing with the important information and facts which are crucial for the prelims as well as for the mains. So, without wasting even a single minute, let's begin this. 75 Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is the first title, and the first topic is your four pillars in this game, which says that India needs to be made a space power, then global agricultural powerhouse, economic transformation, and Swadeshi Entrepreneurship. अगर हम बात करें इंडिया की तो it is evolving in a strong, prosperous, self-reliant nation which requires जन भागीदारी or the civil society participation. Examples which India has seen is farm deficit to export surplus nation. This is the progress of India. Poor healthcare to leading medicine and vaccine supplier India has attained. अगर हम personalities की बात करें, so we had Dwijendra Lal Rai who composed and playwright patriotic Bengali songs. Subhash Chandra Bose once gave a quote which we can use in the essay that one individual may die for an idea, but after the death, an idea incarnate in thousands of lives. अगर हम गांधी और बिंदु बुद्धिज्म जैनिज्म अलग अलग चीजों की बात करते हैं तो इनके आइडियाज ने मिलियंस ऑफ लोगों को इंस्पायर किया है और करते रहते हैं. फॉर्मेशन ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कमिटी फॉर स्पेस रिसर्च, इसको इनको कहते हैं. इन द ईयर 1962 इट वाज एस्टैब्लिश्ड. फर्स्ट साउंड रॉकेट लॉन्च from Thumba Equatorial rocket launching station was done in the year 1963. So इनको स्पार के नेक्स्ट ईयर में हमने थुम्बा से एक रॉकेट लॉन्च किया which was sound rocket. ISRO was established in the year 1969 which superseded INCOSPAR. Establishment of Space Commission and Department of Space took place in the year 1972. इंडिया की जो पहली सैटेलाइट है उसका नाम है आर्यभट्टा which was launched in the year 1975 from the USSR, and Bhaskar 1 and 2 were the Earth observation satellites. Today India is a world leader in satellite-based remote sensing area. अगर हम एप्पल की बात करें तो what is Apple all about? It is India's first communication satellite launched by European rocket in geosynchronous orbit in the year 1981. What are the salient features of geosynchronous orbit? So you please Google it. इसके बाद अगर हम बात करें तो ये सारी ही जो वेब सैटेलाइट हमने लॉन्च की फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट की. अलग अलग और भी हमारे पास एग्जांपल्स हैं जैसे कि साइट इन द ईयर 1975, स्टेप इन द ईयर 1977. देन INSAT series of the satellites which was first multi-purpose operational satellite in the year 1983 which was doing these kinds of work like telecommunication, weather forecasting, TV broadcasting, etc. IRSA 1A, it was imaging satellite of the earth which showed agricultural, groundwater, mineral, forest, etc. INSAT 2 की बात करें तो it was launched in the 1990s which was also doing the work on the basis of remote sensing like crop yield estimate, groundwater, mineral exploration, forest survey, urban sprawl monitoring, waste and classification, fisheries development. INSAT has transponders like C-band, KU band, KAKU band, S-band which provide various such multi-purpose facilities to these satellites. On page number 2, advent of PSLV in the year 1994. So we can say that GSLV satellite, GSLV technology was the earlier and the PSLV came in the latest stage in the year 1994. 2017 may be made world record by placing 104 satellites into the space. What is cryogenic technology? It stores liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen at very low temperature. GSLV MK3, it has the potential of 4-ton payload, 2 solid strap-ons, 4 liquid boosters, and cryogenic upper stage, which means it stores the oxygen and liquid into the liquid form at very low temperature in the upper stage. What KR is, it is crew module atmospheric re-entry experiment. Space capsule recovery experiment की बात करें तो it was launched by PSLV in year 2007. Chandrayan 1 moon mission in the year 2008 by PSLV. India is the 4th country after US, Russia, Japan to launch Chandrayan or the moon mission by the PSLV. Astrosat by PSLV 2015 में it is first Indian astronomy mission with study X-ray or UV or the ultraviolet bands. तो Astrosat ये दो चीजें करता है, X-ray और UV bands बढ़ता है. Chandrayan 2 की अगर हम बात करें तो it was successful in the year 2019. ISRO Navik, it is navigation with Indian constellation, is a program of ISRO. Global Standard Body 3GPP. This is important for the prelims. third generation partnership project which develop protocols for mobile telephony. गगन की बात करें तो GPS aided geo augmented navigation facility for better air traffic management and civil aviation created and developed by the ISRO. And Gaganyan is the first human space exploration by India or the ISRO in the low Earth orbit in the year 2019. What it is the low Earth orbit, what it is, what the salient features of low Earth orbit. So please Google it for better understanding. PAD abort test is a test to qualify the crew escape system. 2007 में Indian Institute of Space Science Technology was established in Kerala at Thiruvananthapuram. What is InSpace? It is a national space promotion and authorization center to facilitate private entities in the space technology and space economy. Chandrayan 3, Aditya L1 are the new and the rising programs of the ISRO. So please have a look on this. अगर बैटल ऑफ सारागढ़ी की बात करें तो it was fought between Sikh versus Britishers, and Mahatma Gandhi served as Sergeant Major of Medical Ambulance Corps during the Second Boer War in the year 1899 to 1902 and Zulu War in the year 1906. अगर हम बात करें Ponka La की तो it lies in the eastern Ladakh. It is a map information. Ponka La. Sino-US rapprochement, Third Arab-Israel War, end of Vietnam War, Chinese invasion. So please look at this PDF and learn this information, which is important. Vietnam, Iran, Iraq की बात करें तो it was fought in 1980. Indian peacekeeping force के दो important projects and Operation Cactus in the Maldives in the year 1988 and Operation Pawan in Sri Lanka. Idea of economic Swadeshi was emerged in the 19th century second half by Ramesh Chandra Dutt, Dadabhai Naroji, M.G. Ranade, Gopal Hari Deshmukh, जिन्होंने सबसे पहले इस चीज को एडवोकेट किया in the year 1849. This is the information for the modern India, which comes in the present system. PNB, or the Punjab National Bank, it was founded in the year 1894 by Lal Lajpat Rai, Hari Krishan Dayal Singh Majidhia. These were the prominent industrialists of that time. और अगर हम हरी कृष्ण लाल जी की बात करें तो इन्होंने ओन किया जॉइंट स्टॉक कंपनीज. देखिए आप देख सकते हैं कितनी कंपनीज इन्होंने ओन की, जैसे भारत इंश्योरेंस, फ्लोर मिल, कॉटन मिल, स्पिन मिल, ब्रिक मिल, आइस फैक्ट्रीज एक्सेट्रा. If we talk about Godrej and Boyce, it was established in the year 1897. Acharya Prafulla Chandra Roy was the founder of Bengal Chemicals. It was India's first pharma company. Bengal National Chamber of Commerce in the year 1887. Then Inland River Steam Navigation Service was started in the year 1884. Satish Chandra Mukherjee started Dawn Society. Rabindranath Tagore ji ne ki Swadeshi Bhandar 1897. Jogesh Chandra Chaudhary ji ne ki Indian Stores, and Sarla Devi ne ki Lakshmi Bhandar in the year 1903. Bengal National Bank was established in the year 1908. National Insurance Company in 1906. Hindustan Cooperative Insurance in 1907. Swadeshi Venture by Bengal Lakshmi Cotton Mill. Mohini Mohan Chakraborty ji ने स्टार्ट की मोहिनी मिल in the Eastern Bengal. National education movement was started from 1905 to 1938, which led to the Jadavpur University. This university was in news 2 or 3 years before because one candidate of PhD belonging to SC community was killed and led to a popular uprising movement throughout the country. In Bombay, Kalyan Das Gujjar set up chemical factory. मद्रास में बीओ चिदम्बरम पिल्लई जी ने स्वदेशी स्टील नेविगेशन कंपनी की शुरुआत की टू द कॉन 1906 में. बी कृष्णा अय्यर 1907 में इंडियन बैंक, and 1911 which is a date when the capital of India from Bengal was shifted in Delhi. Also in the same year Central Bank of India was established by Sir Firoz Shah Mehta, who became the chairman. Godrej was promoted as the first vegetable shop in the it developed and promoted first vegetable shop in the world. Walchand Kiratan की बात करें तो he was inspired by Dadabhai Naroji, had militant approach to business. And pharma की company etc. It is very much popular. It was founded by scientist Khwaja Abdul Hamid, close associate of Gandhi. So these are the important personalities who are not only the freedom strugglers and the industrialists of their time, but they were also the leaders who provided their efforts in the national building and national establishments of different things. और अगर हम बात करें ऐसे ऐसे लीडर्स की, जैसे कि हम बात करते हैं ख्वाजा अब्दुल हमीद, तो दे आर दी पर्सनैलिटी जिनसे आज के टाइम पे मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी को इंस्पायर होना चाहिए रादर देन गोइंग इनटू द एक्सट्रीमिस्ट फेस. The 1938 Congress president was Subhash Chandra Bose. He set up National Planning Committee under the chairmanship of Pandit Nehru. Others in this committee were Purushottam Das, Thakur Das, Walchand Hirachand, A.D. Shroff, Ambalal Sarabhai, M. Visvesvaraya, scientist Meghna Saha. M. Visvesvaraya was a person was an engineer, on which the question also appeared in the mains exam of the UPSC, perhaps the last year. India is having 18% world population, 2.4% global land, and 4% global water. It is the largest producer of pulse. The information which is this agricultural information is very much crucial because every year it appears in the prelims exam directly or indirectly. So have a look. India largest producer of pulse, jute, milk. Second largest in the rice, wheat, sugarcane, cotton, groundnuts, fruits, vegetables. It is top in mango, banana, papaya, lemon. एग्रीकल्चर की हम बात करें तो it demands research and development, education extension facilities, irrigation institution building, or extension facilities may be marketing, credit support, price support, etc. In the year 1871, British government established Department of Revenue, Agriculture, Commerce, Imperial Bacteriological Lab in Pune in 1889, ICAR Veterinary in Azadi Ka Imperial Institute of Husbandry Dairy 1993, Bangalore, which became National Dairy Research Institute in the Karnal, Haryana, and Karnal is a leading industrial town of the Haryana. Royal Commission on Agriculture in the year 1926, 1929 में ICAR, Potent Technology Lab Bombay, Jute Technology Lab Dhaka, लाख की चूड़ियां होती हैं, that Technology Lab in Ranchi, Sugarcane Lucknow, Tobacco, Rajamundry is a deltaic town in the state of Andhra Pradesh on the river Godavari. First agricultural school, Siadpet, Chennai in the year 1868. Then high yield variety seeds were developed by Dr. Norman Borlaug. They were semi-dwarf and rust resistant variety seeds. International Rice Research Institute is in Manila, Philippines. 721 are the numbers of the Krishi Vigyan Kendras which we have. And first was in Puducherry. And they are having a program which is called Lab to Land program, which simply means that in the lab, the scientists produce innovations, and in the land, those innovations are provided to the farmers to grow and to reap the benefits. First agricultural university, Govind Ballabh Pant ji के नाम पे, in the University the University of Agriculture and Technology. Issues क्या हैं in the agriculture sector? Food security, high yield potential, improved varieties, pest and disease resistance, nutrition qualities, climate adaptability, and increasing hectare productivity. These are the issues which need to be adopted as soon as possible. Pusa is the longest grain variety in the world. Then Operation Flood, which is from Milk Kranti के नाम से भी जानते हैं, White Revolution, to fulfill milk demand. Advances in breeding, reproduction, health, nutrition are the various issues. Blue revolution of the fishery sector. India is the second largest aquaculture producing country and third largest fishery producer. And one important fact to note here is कि हमारे यहाँ inland fishery का production ज़्यादा होता है rather than outside or the sea or ocean base. What are the challenges in the agri sector? Is like small fragmented land holdings, poor market infrastructure. तो हम कर क्या सकते हैं? We have to use artificial intelligence for intelligent farming, Internet of Things, enable sensors to promote access use of fertilizers, chemicals, specialized drone robots, satellite imagery for monitoring, weather forecasting, informed decision of soil quality in the form of National Soil Health Card, crop protection, nutrition, e-mandis, agri standard. तो 1947 में हमारे यहाँ challenges क्या थे? Question appears in the mains exam. So what were the challenges during the independence? Was tumultuous economic and political conditions, bankrupt treasury, no foreign exchange, interstate disputes, challenge to draft new constitution, and plan for economic development. India imported wheat from US under PL 480 program, और 1960 में हमारे यहाँ extreme shortage थी food grains की, which compelled India to import the grains from the outside world. Industrial Policy Resolution in the year 1948, it proposed mixed economy. And first 5-year plan की अगर हम बात करें तो it was brought in the year 1951, which focused on agriculture, irrigation, increased farm output, low food grains import, and it was based on the Harrod Domar model. He was a scientist. Second 5-year plan ushered license Raj because the public sector rapid industrialization was focused, and it was based on the Mahalanobis model. From here, the determined thrust towards substitution of basic capital good industry was started. Hydroelectric power plants were established, railway lines, atomic commission, 680 feet का भाखड़ा dam on the Satluj River in the state of Himachal. Nationalization of 14 public sector banks in the year 1969 to 74. 5th-year plan include Indian National Highway System to accommodate higher traffic. 5 trillion economy target by 2024 तक में achieve करना है, and 10 trillion by 2030, which seems difficult but not unachievable. India is witnessing rapid urbanization. Infrastructure requires low borrowing rates, tax concessions, increased low foreign and private capital. RERA. Now, these are the initiatives which are taken by the government to improve the infrastructure sectors like RERA, Real Estate Regulation Authority, in the year 2016 for better efficiency and monitoring of the infrastructure and the construction sector. Rights, Benami Transaction Prohibition Amendment Act 2015, which puts more uh, constraints on the illegal things happening in the infrastructure. Then higher tax breaks on the home loans, GST, land reform, nationalized stamp duty, registration charges, digitalization, etc. पीएम आवास योजना अर्बन 2015 में शुरू की गई. अफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग एंड प्रमोट. मिनिस्टर ऑफ हाउसिंग एंड अर्बन अफेयर्स अफोर्डेबल रेंटल हाउसिंग कॉम्प्लेक्सेस प्रोवाइड करता है अर्बन पूल को. भारतमाला, इट्स अ हाईवे प्रोग्राम of the government of India to optimize efficiency of freight and passenger movement. So it focuses on both freight as well as the passenger movement. Develop economic corridors, feeder routes, border connectivity roads, coastal and port connectivity roads, and development of multimodal logistic parks to promote the uh, economy. DMRT, or the Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, came in the year 1995. Metrolite, Metro Neo are the new and the coming models of the metro, which are less capital consuming and sustainable. First International Film Festival in the year 1952. OTT technology over the top in film industry. Pehla Hindi newspaper was Udant Martand. It was having a motto called "For the Interest of Indians." 1780 में James Augustus Hickey is an important personality. He started first newspaper of India called Bengal Gazette. And if we have to write a good quote in the essay or into the the ethics, so we can quote this, that 21st century is a century of internet and social media. Data report एक एजेंसी है जिसकी एक रिपोर्ट आई है जिसमें बताया गया कि यूजर स्पेंड एवरेज 2 hours 22 minutes per day on social media. India is an emerging market for the internet and smartphones. Now, there are two ideas which are called Swaraj and Kurajya. Swaraj means self-rule and Swarajya means good rule. 67% Indians between 15 to 65 age are of working age. This shows the demographic dividend, which requires skilling. And Ministry of Skill was established in 2014 to reach this benefit. Skill के types क्या होते हैं? Transferable, functional, attitudinal, which is based on the personality, and knowledge based. So these are the three important skill types. अगर हम बात करें इन प्रोग्राम्स की, तो पीएम कौशल विकास योजना, स्किल इंडिया मिशन, IITI, मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्किल प्लस वर्ल्ड बैंक का एक प्रोग्राम है संकल्प, स्किल एक्विजिशन एंड नॉलेज अवेयरनेस फॉर द लिवलीहुड प्रमोशन, which provides the short-term trainings from the to the people. It is a sunset scheme from 2018 to 2023. It will do institutional strengthening at the center, state, district level, decentralize the capacity building, implementation and monitoring, vocational education training, bottom-up approach. So these are the important terms and figures which you need to quote the time you are writing the main exam. Then अगर हम बात करें नेशनल स्किल डेवलपमेंट मिशन की, तो it was also into the skill set in 2015. PMKVY to train between 45 age industry relevant skills, better livelihood, online counseling, helpline at district level, skill information centers. PMKVY support training in soft skills like computer operator, barber, and many others, entrepreneurship, financial digital literacy, benefit candidates in school, college, dropouts, and unemployed youth trained according to National Skill and Qualification Framework. So this National Skill Qualification Framework is very much important because it appeared in the prelims exam also. Provision for recognizing prior learning. जो प्रायर लर्निंग होती है उसी को रिकॉग्नाइज करने की एक शुरुआत है, जिसमें उस स्किल को, उस लर्निंग को स्किल्ड किया जाता है बाय द प्रोग्राम PMKVY. PM दीन दयाल ग्रामीण कौशल योजना. It create employment opportunity in rural areas. It bring income diversity to rural families and youth aspirations. India is the third largest country having startup ecosystem hub. Third in unicorn, which is a rising startup after the US and China. The US is a leading country into the startups. China is the number 2 and India is on the number 3. What are the next generation technologies? Data digitization, data platforms and analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things, software as a services. So these are the innovative and the coming age technologies which is very much to be used in each and every sector for the administrative purposes also. Agricultural startup and enterprises की हम बात करें तो it brings competitiveness, partnership, the search for repeatable and scalable business models. Agriculture sector contribute 15% to GDP, so much contribution, and it is having 4 categories. हमारे यहाँ एग्रीकल्चर स्टार्टअप की 4 कैटेगरीज हैं मोटी मोटी. एग्रीकल्चर इनपुट में फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज, फूड प्रोसेसिंग, फार्म मैकेनाइजेशन. सो इनपुट, सर्विसेज, प्रोसेसिंग एंड मैकेनाइजेशन. Farming as a Service Model, FAAS. It offers innovative solutions to agriculture pay-per-use model and data-driven decisions. So it is a software. India among top 6 countries who are dealing in agricultural technology. Other 5 are US, UK, Israel, Canada, France. What is iBono? iBono is an agriculture 4.0 system which provides precision farming technology by real-time sync of supply and demand. Double farmer income, which is the target of India's Prime Minister, and this requires higher yield, low productivity cost, remunerative prices to the farmers, and timely payment. What is managed is the National Center for Management and Agricultural Extension located in the Hyderabad. Startup India depends on number of things: simplification and hand-holding, funding, incentive, incubation, industry academia, and partnership. इसकी एलिजिबिलिटी क्या है कि प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी या एलएलपी होनी चाहिए, लिमिटेड लायबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप, टर्नओवर लेस देन 100 करोड़ होना चाहिए स्टार्टअप इंडिया होने के लिए, एंड पहले 3 साल में नो इनकम टैक्स टू बी पेड. ऑन पेज नंबर 8, DPIIT, Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, it started Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. Department of Agricultural Cooperation and Farmer Welfare in the Ministry of Agriculture is a department. It has a program called Innovation and Agriculture and Entrepreneurship Development. Ministry of Commerce का AGNI program है जो accelerate करता है growth new India innovators की under the Office of Principal Scientific Advice. Ministry of Northeast का program idea to develop agricultural business ventures in the Northeast. Samrit 2021 Startup Accelerator of Mighty Ministry of Information for Production Innovation Development and Growth. डेयरी एंटरप्रेन्योर की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एनिमल हस्बेंड्री का ये प्रोग्राम है, इसकी नोडल एजेंसी नाबार्ड है. इसके बाद अगर हम बात करें companies working on data led advisory, logistic and marketing models in the agriculture sector, so these are Agrowave, Bharat Agri, Teacher and Course. अशोक तालवाई जी की कमेटी थी डबल फार्मर इनकम करने के लिए. ENAM implemented by Ministry of Agriculture. Small Farmer Agricultural Business Consortium is an agency which implement ENAM, electronic program for the listing of the mandis. Then Virtual Farmer Market. It is an e-commerce platform for the farmers. Kisan Rath, suitable transport availability to farmers. World Bank का एक program है enabling business of agricultural review. India 49 rank. तो इंडिया की हमारे यहाँ 49 रैंक है इस रैंकिंग में वर्ल्ड बैंक की इनेबलिंग बिजनेस ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर रिफॉर्म. माइक्रोसॉफ्ट इज क्रिएटिंग यूनिफाइड फार्मर सर्विसेज interface by its cloud computing technology in which 10 districts of 6 states are to be covered. Proof of concept by Cisco. Cisco is a company. Agricultural digital infrastructure इनका प्रोग्राम है जिसमें नॉलेज शेयरिंग दी जाती है फार्मर्स को, अकेडमिशियंस को, इंडस्ट्री. If we talk about the census information, so 68.8% of the country's total population and 72.4% of the workforce reside in rural areas. India is the largest producer, consumer, and importer of pulses in the world. So, see, producer largest, consumer largest, importer largest of the pulses in the world. Second largest producer of rice, wheat, sugarcane, cotton, groundnuts. Second largest producer of fruits, vegetables after China. First in mango, banana, sapota, pomegranate, anola, pea, okra. Second in brinjal, cabbage, cauliflower, onion. And India is the largest producer of consumer exporter of spices and spice products. So these agricultural information, please note it, please learn it by heart, by hook and crook, because it is going to come into your prelims exam. Damn sure. We are the largest producer of milk since 2 decades. 19% of the world producer we are. Today net exporter of agricultural producer. हम net exporter हैं agricultural के, and our rank is 7th in the world. Agricultural export is rising by 40 times, import faster and increasing 23 times. And overall balance of trade is minus, but in agricultural goods, we are the positive balance of trade. India's agricultural export basket is 2.5% of the global agricultural trade. India is second largest agro-based economy in the world. But common challenges क्या है? Low productivity, inadequate capital inflow, operational gaps, infra marketing, logistic cost, environmental issues like stubble warning and all these issues. Soil health card scheme was started in the year 2015 to check micronutrients and tell their judicious use to the farmers before sowing. 2015 में PM कृषि सिंचाई योजना for the irrigation, better irrigation facilities. PMKVY परंपरागत organic farming, it was started in the year 2015 for rapid global demand. There is rising of the organic farm products and some mission on mechanization in 2014-15. PM Kisan Samman Nidhi, the 6,000 per year voluntary payment by the government of India to the agricultural farmers. Digital Agricultural Mission 2021 to 25. It's a new scheme which provides GIS technology, drone, Internet of Things, blockchain, remote securing, sensing, robot, etc. usage to the farmers. Agriculture reduce poverty and employment inequality, provides food security, sustainable development, economic growth. इसके बाद हम बात करते हैं. It requires better seed qualities, infrastructure, fertilizer, less disease, renewable energy, clean energy, provide quality of life. India is fourth in the world in the renewable energy. Installed capacity, fifth in solar power, fourth in wind. हमारे यहाँ 450 गीगावाट का टारगेट है जो हमें अचीव करना है बाय 2030. विंड में हमारे यहाँ से 102 गीगावाट, स्मॉल हाइड्रो में 20, बायो एनर्जी में 25, सोलर में 750 गीगावाट. So highest amount is from the solar. Total 900 gigawatt capacity will do rural transformation. What is biogas? It is the first clean and renewable energy. Minister of Renewable Energy is having a program called New National Biogas and Manure Program, which provides clean, low-cost green fuel to cook, light, and farming facilities. Then Mithan Village is in the Patan district of Gujarat. It is India's largest biogas system in the year 1987. Vivekananda Kendra, Tamil Nadu में biogas product Shakti Surabhi plant. So first is Patan, Mithan village in the Patan, first largest biogas system, and Vivekananda Kendra in Tamil Nadu, Shakti Surabhi plant. अगर हम पीएम कुसुम की बात करें तो कृषि ऊर्जा संरक्षण एवं उत्थान महाअभियान, it was started in the year 2019 to provide clean energy, water security, increase farmer income, reduce environment pollution, desiltation, farm sector, and solar capacity to be installed, street lights. So multi-pronged strategy to be used in the PM Kusum Yojana by the government of India. Where is the Gosaba Island is located? It is in the Sundarban of the West Bengal. India hosts 5 of world youth, half of population, more than 1.3 billion belongs to the age of 25. Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushal Yojana 2014 में start गई by Ministry of Rural Development. It provides skill training. Antodaya Divas for the downtrodden in the honor of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. It has placement-led skills and mandatory placement to 70% of the trainees. रोशनी स्कीम की बात करें तो it provides infrastructure, education, health, हिमायत for youth of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Advent of smart farming, advantage of smart farming is based on the Internet of Things. It provides real-time data of crops, remote monitoring and controlling of farms, control on water and other natural resources, increase livestock management, better evaluation of soil and crops, agriculture production, economic friendly farming. Look at irrigation, plant quality, fertilization, disease, etc. FAO, which is an important international agency, please Google it. 20 to 40% crops lost annually, according to FAO report, due to the pest and disease, and as a result of poor monitoring and poor caring of the agriculture. अगर हम 5G sector की बात करें, so it is having a potent use in the agriculture sector. What are the advantages of 5G network? It is having high data transfer capacity, low latency, higher connection density, higher spectral efficiency improvement, smoother communication program, extreme coverage, and higher efficiency of network energy. Multi-spectral images in agriculture by normalized different vegetation index. So different vegetation index. What is Argos? Argos is an agri-farming company. It is having grain bank doorstep access to post-harvest supply chain solutions to farmers. It converts grains in digital assets to avail credit. Juktix technology. It is an agri startup software greens dashboard. तो एग्री स्टार्टअप है जिसका एक डैशबोर्ड है जुक्टिक्स टेक्नोलॉजी. अगर हम बात करें अलग फैक्ट की तो इंडिया इज 54.6% ऑफ टोटल वर्कफोर्स पोस्ट एग्रीकल्चरल सेक्टर में एलाइड एक्टिविटीज में 80 to 90% हमारा वाटर कंजप्शन एग्रीकल्चर में जाता है. FAO की रिपोर्ट के हिसाब से क्लाइमेट स्मार्ट एग्रीकल्चर एट हेग कॉन्फ्रेंस, दिस क्लाइमेट स्मार्ट एग्रीकल्चर प्रोग्राम वाज इन प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम. It leads agricultural food system towards green and climate resilient practice. Then हम बात करते हैं what are the 3 main objectives of it. So sustainable production and income की बात करता है, resilience की बात करता है climate change के लो ग्रीन हाउस इमिशन को कम करने की बात करता है, हैज मल्टीपल एंट्री पॉइंट्स। एफएओ की एक और चीज है मिक्का, मिटिगेशन ऑफ क्लाइमेट चेंज इन एग्रीकल्चर। इट्स अ टेक्नोलॉजी नॉलेज प्रोग्राम plus having collaboration of United Nations framework on climate change and convention and monitors greenhouse gas emission guidance learning events. So MICA and Yuktix technology, ergos, all these are the important agricultural initiatives which we need to remember for the prelims point of view. इसके बाद हम बात करते हैं नेशनल एडेप्टेशन फंड फॉर क्लाइमेट चेंज। इट इज इम्प्लीमेंटेड बाय NABARD. It is promoting a spirit of competitive federalism in enhancing the climate change action. जब हमारे यहाँ स्टैंडर्ड स्टेट नेशनल एडेप्टेशन फंड के लिए पैसा जोड़ते हैं और क्लाइमेट चेंज को कम करने की बात करते हैं। पीएम कृषि सिंचाई योजना, इट इन्वॉल्व्स माइक्रो इरिगेशन फंड, प्रोडक्टिव इरिगेशन, वाटर यूज एफिशिएंसी, जीरो बजट नेचुरल फार्मिंग. Zero budget natural farming is also mentioned in the budget. It promotes use of high yield variety seeds, pesticides, fertilizers to decrease impact of soil, human, environment, and health. So this much is in the video which is covering the monthly current affairs of the Yojana and Kurukshetra of the January 2022. So thank you so much for listening me, and soon I'll be coming on a next video on the February month. So thank you so much.